Hey guys, how's it going? TheHaggardNerd here. Welcome back to Factorio. Last episode, we spent some time reworking our iron plate smeltery here, and as you can see, actually the train just left to go pick up more ore, and that's what it's doing right now. And then when that is full, it'll come back down here because the other drop-off area is currently being occupied by another train. So that way that you can use the same names without having to have all kinds of crazy schedules and stuff and worry about overly complex stuff. So the next thing I want to do is, well, number one, I want to kind of see what's up with my production and see if there's a way I could speed it up. There are all kinds of ways I could speed it up. I could make some steel furnaces, I could make some fast inserters, but for right now this is good. I'm not too worried about having 100% efficiency. Once we start getting bigger and bigger, I will trade these over to like steel furnaces and then eventually up to electric furnaces once we have the power infrastructure to handle that. Let's go ahead and get some technology going here. Let's get that out of the way. Cool. So I know that's, you guys couldn't see that, but that was my timer I was moving there. So we can get that out of the way. All right, so we are producing indeed a decent amount of plates. It's not like a compressed belt of plates or anything, but you know, it's not bad. It's not bad. There's no 9 episode of Awesomeness. That was actually the update video. In order for it to stay in the playlist properly, I realized that I needed to just keep the naming convention. So episode 9 is the update video, the patch notes review for 6.5. So it continues with episode 10. That's kind of why I had to do that. Okay, so our coal train is, I guess, going and picking up coal, which should be right there, and it is awesome. Okay, so let's look at getting some copper gears situated. What's up, Dragon? How you doing? All right, you gotta head out, flying mines. Okay, thanks for hanging out, bud. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this wall because I just put that down kind of arbitrarily. Because I was trying to maybe think of how I was gonna lay this out, but don't need it now. Okay, and most likely I will go ahead and probably get rid of a lot of this too. I mean, we could keep the same situation and do like 4 banks of these. That's a little bit overkill, but later we're gonna need that. So yeah, let's go ahead and disconnect it from the top of the base up here, and then we can have another train station up towards the top. Actually drop those gears back off. Actually, that's what we need to do. We need to set it up to where there's a train station dropping off both plates and gears. But you know what? We don't necessarily have to pull up this smelting here. So this is still driving the red and green science for now, and that's perfectly fine. We're not having any sort of problems there. So we'll just leave this and not worry about dropping off plates to this area because this is perfectly fine. However, we do need something for gears. We will eventually run out of gears pretty quickly. So let's go ahead and get that situated. How expensive is the recipe for the nanobots? We have to make the gun, which is fairly cheap, and then the constructor bots is a pickaxe and a repair pack, and pickaxe is that, and repair pack is that. So it's fairly cheap. It might be a little OP, but they're consumable though, so it's not like you're reusing anything. They're treated as ammo. John's covering all the bases, saying hello to Tom. Okay, so the other thing I realized I forgot to do is I need to work on getting this picked up. So after we get this set up, I will be, if I can remember, can I put a pin, a tag, bean up, please. And then let's put copper, confirm. Yay! Yay! I've never done that before. That's something they added a few patches ago. I don't remember if it was 0.15, if they added it then or when, but it's a nice little something they added. Love the tune. Yeah, absolutely. I like it. I agree. So something I'm going to do in the interest of trying to make this smooth, what I can do is probably make another bank over here. And like I said, I think I'm gonna do 4 of these. Let's get rid of this. Oh yeah, I gotta make a new. I keep forgetting they go away now. I'm gonna copy this. I mean, it works. No need to stress about it. I'm gonna leave myself 2 spaces because I like to have a little bit of space. And then what I'm going to do is have, since the plates are going to come up in here and then off, I'm actually going to catch it right here and have it go up. So that way this train doesn't have to go all the way around to drop off plates. I'm going to have it connected right in, right here. And it'll be nice and easy. But I am going to wait until after this. No, I'm just going to move this. There we go. Let's just do it right here. I think that's fine. Where you at? There. No, oh, almost. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. So now I got to figure out how I'm going to do my drop off and pickup, because we have one line with 2 carts, 2 wagons, and we're looking for 2, 4, 6, 8 full belts of plates. So that way. Let me think. I don't want it to go through this. So I'm going to have it probably come up here. Oh man, this is going to get in my way. Yeah, I'll have it come up here and connect in this way. And that way, if we need to add another 4 up top, we can. I want a Factorio t-shirt when they come out. Oh yeah, that'd be kind of fun. I'd be about that. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to run this north instead of trying to bring that south. So what I need to do is also consider the fact that we'll eventually have more than 1 train coming through here. So, we need to have 1 for pickup and 1 for drop off. And then we need to account for instances where, there'll be more than 1 of each train waiting. So 1 train of, there should only be 1 train of plates ever dropping off, but then there could be multiple trains of gears picking up, because of other needs, from other locations. So see how that goes. That will cause troubles with balance later on, but we'll get it figured out. Am I out of... There we go. Okay. Because I was holding them. That's why. Realize how many smelters it would take to supply that gear factory. Yeah, a lot. I'm building for the future, man. Like I said, down here, like, that's all going to be smeltering, and probably going to be, a lot of it's going to be iron smelting. Probably put copper in here, and then we can move more smelters out later as needed. It's one of those things where I'm trying to get it to process as soon as it goes in so it pops back out. Probably overkill. I'm not like trying to use ratios or anything here. I'm just kind of doing it to build big because I know later I'm going to need it. So let's go ahead and do something like... Excuse me, I'm not trying to do that. There we go. Do I want to do it that way though? Will that keep me out of the ore? Because we can work with that if that's the case. Yeah, it'll keep me out of the ore. Sweet. So what I like to do is I kind of like to lay out the foundation, the skeleton of my base, and understand that I'm going to need room to grow later. And then once I get kind of the foundation laid out, then I go back and I start looking more at efficiency and stuff like that. That's why my builds might not make so much sense up front. It's mainly just because I'm kind of just eyeballing how things are going to be later on. And once I get everything laid out, then I can tweak as needed. There we go. I really do need to start picking up all this craziness. What are we missing down here? Probably some assembly buildings, and some... No, we have some inserters. Let's go ahead and make some assembly buildings. And we have 70, so it's not. It's just a matter of letting them do their job. We do need some light poles, though. Let's go ahead and just make a whole bunch of those. Actually, I don't need 1.7K. Just make a whole crap ton of them, though. And that's going to be a significant power drain. Why did that... Did I not line that up properly? Oh, I'm such a dummy. I'm such a dummy. Because I lined it up with the next step up both times. Hooray! Oh, man. Okay. It's alright. Makes sense to try and think ahead while playing Factorio. Yeah, absolutely. Else you kind of like back yourself into a corner, and then if you want to do anything else, you have to pick up and move and do it elsewhere. And by that time, you're basically doing what I'm doing anyway, only on a smaller scale. Oh, and apparently I was one off as well here. I'll try to leave 2 spaces in between. Oh well. It's fine. Alright, there we go. So 1, 2... There we go. Cool beans. Gonna go ahead and let these guys build in. Thank you, John. All right. And of course, with this all being like entry level, low level items, or buildings and inserters and transport belts. Later on, when I need more production, what I can do is come back here and add the higher efficiency, higher speed items. And it's not going to be good for power, but it's going to be good for later on when I need faster stuff. And I'm running out of space. Okay, so we're about 24, 25 megawatts for our production. Our satisfaction is 100%. So as soon as I connect this in, it's going to be messy. So let's go ahead and click this. Move this. Ooh, what's going on? Oh, clicked the wrong thing. Okay, we're gonna move this over, and as soon as I connect this up, we're gonna watch it just plummet. Nope. Oh, okay. Well, I guess it's not producing anything. We're not actually doing any work, so it wasn't as bad of a drain as I thought it was gonna be. Okay. Good news there. How's the pollution holding up? Ooh, we're starting. Oh, that's gonna. Well, we do have production here, but we are starting to touch these guys, and that's not good. Thank you for calling that out, John. I had forgotten. We got a spot here we gotta worry about. Spot here we gotta worry about. These guys I'm not worried about because of my fence. Yeah, these guys are gonna be a problem because once I start attacking those guys are gonna come over. These guys are probably gonna come over. It's gonna get messy, so I need to start thinking about this. That's gonna get kind of crazy. But I want to make 2 more locomotives. No, excuse me, 1 more locomotive and 2 more wagons. I'm gonna use just the standard I don't know about the Mark IIs just yet. I don't know if they're OP or not with my big mag mods. Probably OP, but it's fine. Alright, so we have stuff being produced here. We're waiting on, what, a train? Train is what? Up here, still refilling? 20k, 20k. Iron ore drop off. It's acting like there's nothing going on here, so what is the issue? Okay, so I apparently didn't change this earlier. Or I'm confused, or my idea doesn't work. We'll find out. I tested a little bit and it seemed like it worked, but it might not, it might not. If it isn't, I'll walk my statement back. Okay, so. Go equal. Okay, so that enables that. So that means dude should come on down. And as soon as it lands, or arrives, I guess, it should go red. If it doesn't, then I gotta review what I'm doing here. So, go red. Did not go red. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, so it seems like it's having issues updating. So that's something I don't think I tested properly. So as soon as this empties out fully, I'll be able to check and see what's going on there. We might have to figure out a way to force an update. I wonder if it's read train contents. I think that's what it has to be. Equals 0. Yeah, read train contents, and then once it equals 0, it'll become enabled again. That makes more sense. Factorio is fighting back. Factorio always fights back. And we're completely saturated here. So this is going to take a little bit of time to empty out. It's doing pretty good though. Okay, robotics is finished. Stack inserters are nice. Am I a Minecraft fan? Yeah, I enjoy the game enough. I used to play it a lot a while back. Before I was doing YouTube, but I don't know, just I had my fill of it, I guess. I did a few episodes of it on the channel. Okay, so I need 2 train stops. Do I have some train stops? I have a couple train stops. So we're gonna say, do I really want it to go across all this? No, I do not. Okay, it's gonna be kind of weird. I want it to be back just a bit. So like right here. This is gonna be iron plate drop off, and of course that's gonna be blue for iron. And then this is going to be your pickup, and this is going to be grayish. Dark gray. Sure. Cool. So now we have a place for our other train. All right, Rodent, thanks for hanging out, bud. Okay, so we're gonna go for iron plate drop off, and then we're gonna say until empty. That works. And then, of course, as I go, I'm gonna have to add all this in. And then we're gonna say enable disable read train contents when plates equals 0. It's enabled. So right now it should be red, and it's not red. It should be disabled currently. Read stop train, right? No. Greater? This one greater as well? This one's equal. Enable, disable, retrain contents. Okay. So enable, disable, retrain contents equals would match that. Oh, okay. So there's something weird here. I may actually have to involve combinators because it seems like it's not working as intended, unfortunately. But it's fine. We'll get it figured out. Usual read contents from the buffer chest rather than the train itself. Yeah, that's true. But I mean Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Let me mess around with it before I make any sort of decisions. So, empty cargo inventory, yes. Should just plop up here real quick. Put it where we need. Cool. And then we're gonna go ahead and just turn that off. And then that's still saying that that's unavailable. Okay. I don't like that. I don't like that. Yeah, John, the music is good. I agree. Again. Alright, so the train shop should be enabled when the contents are 0. Really should be 0. I might have to do some sort of weird combinator stuff, but I haven't gotten there yet, so that should be available now. And then I'm going to put down this other locomotive. Can I rotate it? Yes, I can. And then put down a couple of wagons. Cool. And then we're going to color this like dark gray. Can I name? No, this is just going to be a new line. Okay, so we're going to call this nothing because we don't have a line for this yet. Okay, we don't have any fuel either, do we? Well, we have some wood. That's fine, that'll work. And I think we created a line for the plates as well. This is not on a line, so we'll go ahead and do this, and we'll go iron plate line. And why is that not checked for refuel? Refuel, save as line. Cool. I don't know why that keeps getting unchecked. That's fine. And then we're going to do add iron gear. Did I not rename that? I did not. There we go. So iron gear pickup until full. Just turn you off for now. Alrighty, so we can start looking at setting up our loading and unloading. So we're going to go 4 out. It's weird how it's looping those around. I don't know why that's doing that. I'm going to have to put these down one by one, see what's going on. Okay, so we need 8 total. So, you know what, let's do it like this. I'm curious. And I know this doesn't make sense, but I'll explain it in just a second. I found that on Reddit, somebody I was chatting with, I believe Torvalk earlier today, I found on Reddit that there's this belt balancer compendium, or however you say it. And basically it's just a balancer book. And so what we would want to do is an 8 to 8, which is this. And all you do is you just use it. And it's fantastic. You don't have to worry about thinking about things. And everything can be nice and handy and awesome. You don't have to question whether or not you got something right. You can just plop it down. You know, if you consider that cheating, oh well. It's already out there. Why reinvent the wheel, right? Because I'm not too worried about reinventing any wheels. So there's that. We got fully 8 fully balanced belts here. Oh good, you found the book. Oh yeah, I did. Or was it not Torwalker? Was it you, Yuji, that was telling me about that? I'm sorry, I may have misremembered. My memory kind of sucks. I do remember talking to Torvok about it earlier, though. About, Factorio, at least. This is not cheating, you practically needed a degree in graph theory to build these ding balances. Yeah, exactly. And I do not have one of those. Okay, my apologies. It was Yuji and I that was talking about this. Yay. Sorry, Yuji. But yeah, this thing, as soon as I saw it, I was like, yeah, I kind of need that in my life. And I kind of need that a little bit. Oops, there we go. Yeah, almost done here. So now we have 8 balance lanes coming off of my wagons and going down to... Ooh, I have that going backwards. No, I don't have that going backwards. It's just stopped up because that's fully loaded. Okay, never mind. I saw this stopped and like that going in. I was for some reason thinking that was supposed to go the other way. I had a brain fart is what happened. Quite frankly. Okay, so how do I want to run it up to the other thingamabob here? So we only need 4 inputs. We're gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2. Nice, that'll work out. And then I mentioned it in Discord at some point this afternoon. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, I just got my people just mixed up. I do apologize for that. Thank you, John. Is that gonna be long enough? Probably not. I'm half tempted to get the mod that allows me to do longer underground belts, but it's a little cheaty. I don't mind doing them this way. And this leaves me a lot of room, so if I want to do like 4 more banks up here, I can do that, but I'm not too worried about it right now. I'm just kind of putting this down and we can refine it later as needed. So if I wanted to maybe do a 4x4. Oh, did I move it out of the book? I think I did. Whoops. Right mouse button to open. Okay, so a 4x4. Just your typical... Oops, did I think I messed it up. Okay. Still getting the hang of books. I never got the hang of books. For some reason. I had that one anyway. Let's just do that. So we need at least 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay. It's very difficult being me. Very, very difficult being me sometimes. Okay, so we got that one. Two. I'm out of undergrounds. Oop. 3. And 4. Cool. So then we can run undergrounds. Probably not gonna reach that far. Can I just drag? No, I can't. And then, what are we doing? Are we doing balancers or buffers? I think we are. So any sort of drop off requires buffers. So I could probably go ahead and put my buffers here since we have a little bit of space. So let me go ahead and put down 4 there. And then do some inserters. Wherever I put those, I always lose track of everything so quickly. There we go. So that way. Now with this balancer being set up like this, this first cart will get preference, but it's not enough to really worry about it, because by the time this thing fully fills up, there'll be a couple more on the path here that'll be going to this other wagon. Grab the book and use the shift scroll wheel to select. Oh my gosh, that made life infinitely easier. Thank you for that. Oh man. Learn something new every day. Okay, let me go ahead and run these lines, see if this works, and then go ahead and start looking at wrapping up this episode. That's connected in. John, are you and Tom like playing tag or something? It's funny. It's funny. Okay, so let me go ahead and run a large. Will it connect? Yeah, there we go. So that'll now empty out as expected, and this will go in as expected. So we're looking at what, like 90 before the first cart gets anything. It's not a big problem. I mean, I could run this out and to the top and do a bunch of crazy stuff here, but it's not enough to really worry about. And then you have to worry about like how long is it going to take for this to all cycle back through anyway. So I mean, I'm not worried about balancing that way. Poor Tom is all by himself. I gotcha. Good job keeping an eye and helping out in the community there, John. I appreciate it. So there's that. Does it make it all the way down? It does make it all the way down. Just barely, though. Just barely. So now we're just waiting on this. Make its way up. Once again, not fully compressed lines, but once again, not too worried about it. That gives us room to grow later, basically. I'm gonna ride this over. Actually, I'm not gonna worry about it because it's all getting balanced out here anyway. So yeah, now we have working working stops. Now when I say that, I'm gonna try my trick again to see if this works. Okay, so when let's read train contents. No, let's read train stop. Stop train. Train is stopped at the train stop. Signal is sent to. Okay, so this is basically just identifying the train. Read the contents of the train that's currently stopped. So this is what we need. Enable or disabled. So currently this is dropping off plates. So when plates equals 0, then it'll be enabled. So right now it should be red, but it's not red because... Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure that out because that's not working. That's not working at all the way I was hoping. Okay, so enable, read contents. So we're looking at gears, wherever those are. Where are our gears? I could just say when anything. Yeah, let's just make it simple and say anything, everything. Is greater than 0 equals 0. So if I were to move that out, technically it should go red, but then again, I'm starting to think that this method that I thought worked isn't going to work. Yeah, it's not working. Awesome. Okay. So what about, let's try gears again. Sorry guys, I thought this was working. I thought I had something to share with you guys that actually worked, but apparently I'm a doofus and it's not working the way I thought. So yeah. So if it's greater than 0, that wouldn't make any sense though. Wait, no. If it's... Yeah, this should be green, or white now. But when a train lines up to it, it should turn red. So maybe it's just a matter of having these things update. Let's try this. Let's go ahead and do your pickup. And now that you've arrived at the train, it's red now. Okay, so maybe it is just a matter of... It only updates when the train arrives and leaves. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Let's back this up. So let's go ahead and go to drop off, even though it's going to stop for a brief second. Okay, we're going to continue on because it's empty now. Okay, so that's going to start filling up. Now, is this emptying out? I was worried that that wasn't lined up properly, but it is emptying out, so that's good. That's what we want to see. So this should be red. It is red. Okay. Maybe it is working. It's just a matter of when it updates. It doesn't just immediately update as soon as you put in the value, it seems. So that's something to be mindful of. So this should be red. It is red. Okay. Let's check the other ones. That one should be available. That is available. This one should be red. That one's red. That's not really a problem. Okay. Maybe it does work, and I'm going to keep my eye on it. I'm going to keep my eye on it, because it might be fine. It might be fine. I just got to remember to do it for every one I make. So, like right here, I'm going to go ahead and make one down here. And then, oops. And then we're going to say enable. We're going to read train contents. When coal equals 0, it is enabled. Back it up. Okay, currently it should be available. And then if we make it go to drop off, the moment it goes to drop off, it should update to red. Okay, so yeah, okay, I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this episode here. A little bit of frustration there trying to get this this technique to work, but I think it's working. I think it's good. So guys, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. If you like what I do, hit the like button. If you're ever on the Twitch or the Mixer side, make sure you hit that follow button as well. I'd appreciate it. And guys, do me a favor, share my videos, share my live streams, leave likes, leave comments, all that good stuff. Because the more you guys interact with the videos and stuff, the more people that'll come and hang out and be part of the community. I definitely want to grow the community as big as possible, but I need your help to do that. So I definitely appreciate all the support you guys give me every single day. Thank you guys so much. You guys rock. My way of saying thanks is once we hit 2,500 subscribers over on the YouTube side, I'll be doing a giveaway for a $50 Steam digital gift card. The way you enter for that is you go to the link down in the description below. Make sure you enter as many times as you can. Make sure you do the daily entry and share it with your friends as well. So definitely appreciate all the support you guys give me. Thank you guys so much. And guys, I'll catch you in the next episode. As always, thanks for watching. Take care.